Hi, in this slide I just want to give a sort of a picture of the big picture. So if we have a business and it's a certain size, 50 million in sales with 3% return on sales operating profit, then how well out of this entity are the employees doing, the customers, the shareholder managers, and the suppliers? Those are the main four stakeholders in any business. And how do we actually expand that and make the pie bigger so everybody wins? And obviously, going from here, from stage one to stage two over here, there's kind of a miracle going on here, because we're not going to do this by fine tuning the past and keep hammering away at what we're doing. There's too much competition, no demand. It's kind of a zero sum game. And speaking of zero sum game, when we look at financial numbers, all it sort of leads us to believe is actually the way that this red piece of pie, which is the profit after tax, to get bigger for the shareholders, is to hire the employees cheaper and work them harder, to try to sneak up the margins when the customers aren't looking, to try to beat up the suppliers for every kind of nickel dime copay, rebate, whatever we can have, and not pass it on. And that allows us to make more, but at the expense of somebody else. It's a zero sum game, as opposed to no, it's through innovation that we actually can expand the total pie and everybody gets more of it, and they love us. So we're doing well by doing good for the rest of the people. What better scenario is that? You could take this model and extend it to a national level and say, what can a government do to expand the pie? What do you do to create an environment where the pie actually will grow? Can government do this top down, or do they have to create conditions that allow zillions of consumers and suppliers and so forth bottom up to innovate and create and expand a pie? And actually it's the latter. So government isn't really good at doing anything but sort of mucking up economies. The less involved they get and the more hospital they make it for letting the pie expand, the pie will expand. So let's rededicate ourselves to being so good at growing the pie that the very best employees and customers and suppliers want to be part of what we're doing. We're the fast train, they want to be on it, and they want to give their extra help to us. So we're the first choice of all best stakeholders. Good vision to have. Thank you.